The Way of Nagomi is out in the United States, and please do read it. And um, I do think that the world needs Nagomi now, because I see confrontations and disparities and echo chambers happening everywhere in the world. And when I've talked about that. I'm not just referring to the public domain things, politics and wars and international affairs and so on. These are important issues, and I do hope that Nagomi can be applied to ameliorate the problems in these regions. But I'm talking about your private life. You have your life, work, and in your life you must have some conflicting interests. I do have my conflicting interests. I'm half industry, half academic guy. I work at the Sony Computer Science Laboratories, which is a fundamental research lab funded by Sony. And I also have a laboratory at the University of Tokyo. So I am half industry, half academic guy. I am a broadcaster, so I appear on Japanese radio and television. And I write books like this, and I give public lectures. So I have many conflicting, assignments, and it eats into my time. So I need to strike a balance between these different elements of life. And sometimes there are pluralist people. These pluralist people would say that I need to discard all these things and I need to concentrate on justice. But let's face it, in the modern world, nobody can do that. We are living in a situation where there's chaos. I mean, in any single life, there are too many parameters to strike a balance on. So you might have kids, you might have more than one job, and you might have, different social context in which you need to navigate yourself. When you try to do that, you cannot really be a purist. You cannot really, start from an ideology. And, you really need Nagomi. Well, some people might say that Nagomi is an ideology too. I've seen somewhere that Nagomi, some people saying that Nagomi is a Japanese ideology. That may be so, but it is a good ideology because it's a meta ideology. Because it doesn't subscribe to a particular line of thought. It doesn't endorse a specific values system. Nagomi is the idea that you can, no matter how many different, obligations or values you might have, you can always try to strike a Nagomi as a kind of umbrella term. I mean, it's something that you can do no matter where you come from, no matter what background you might have. I mean, you can always strive to achieve Nagomi, no matter what the specific situations might be. So that's a wonderful part of Nagomi. So yes, the world is complicated, and yes, we are living in chaos, but all the most you can try to achieve Nagomi. I am trying to achieve Nagomi. So this book is actually a personal statement as well as public speech. In my life, because of my complicated situation, as I described, I always had to struggle to achieve Nagomi in my life. So this is something that came out from the depths of my soul. I hope you can have Nagomi, and that will be a great blessing not only to yourself but people around you. Because when somebody has Nagomi, it tells, it is evident that somebody has a peace of mind, which is based on Nagomi. So, please do have Nagomi. I think that would be the greatest blessing that the world can have in this really difficult age. Thank you.